the LCBO, is the Liquor Control Board of Ontario, is the largest purchaser of alcohol on planet Earth. So when you're the biggest game in town, you have significant buying power, and we've pulled American products off the shelf. We know it's had an impact because the Kentucky Distillers Association has already been apoplectic and, announced a statement and came out imploring the president and Congress and their senators to do something about this and to ease these tariff threats and for calmer heads to prevail. That has a real impact, and it's also, Mark, we're seeing buying patterns. We're seeing in the grocery store, the premier's encouraged people to promote Made in Ontario. Remember when we were, elected a first or second time, we promoted Made in Ontario during the pandemic. So the premier has always risen to these challenges and showed national leadership. And we've already talked about Made in Ontario. Premier, you heard him talking about Made in Canada. We've seen a massive increase in the number of Canadian flags we see flying in our own community. We've seen people changing their buying patterns. I know my wife and I, when we go to the grocery store, we're not buying a single thing made in the United States. I had my parents in, and I'm sure this conversation is no different than many families, but they're canceling subscription to American whatever that you know is an American company that you perhaps had a subscription for. So I know we're not alone in that, and we're seeing these changing patterns.